Episode 10 review part 3. So like I said, Jayla let Slim know you weren't showing enough personality on camera, in my opinion. Natalie's like, the decision is made. The new girls are going to come into the house, and if you guys want to stay around and be on the island, you can be replacements. Dia is like, I'm not doing that. I'm representing a whole country. I make good music, blah, blah, blah. Natalie's like, girl, take it or leave it. And honestly, what Sapphire said to Slim Too Bad was true. You don't want to be the girl that's like the least memorable, or when people look back, they be like, I don't even know who Slim Too Bad is. And I do feel like that's what's happening for Slim and Dia. Like, we're not going to remember them. We don't know nothing about who they are, and they'll be forgotten next season. Slim still being annoying, yelling out, I still want to know who exactly said I need to get out of here. And Diamond, like, they just said it. Like, everybody just saying that everybody said you need to go. Like, you're boring. So Anna, being messy, hops down and tells Slim again, like, Meatball and Diamond both already said that they said it. So she like, oh, Meatball and who? So she like, Diamond. So then now she asking Diamond for the fade. I'm like, girl, why you didn't ask J-Lo or Sapphire for a fade? Like, so Mariah is basically saying she don't like how Anna is instigating the whole situation between Slim and the others, and that she knows Slim is drunk, so she hoped that she don't get into a fight. But unfortunately, Slim gets into a fight. So Diamond talking about, I just got my hair done. Slim like, it's okay, get down, because you just told me you ain't say nothing, this, that, and the third. Diamond doesn't get down, so as you see, Slim like rushes the bar that she's sitting on, and they like go over the bar. Now that insult that Rolly gave to Anna earlier about the dry weave, she should have saved that for Slim. That's giving Easter basket grass right there. So they break them up, and she doing all this yelling at Diamond, talking about, I'm sick of you playing with me, bitch. She tried to like grab Diamond's face when they was breaking them up. It was like, girl, you did not do nothing, and she about to wash you, making them ugly ass faces like Natalie be making and Tommy be making. That's not good for you. Now, I peeped how Asian Doll looked over at Natalie, and she was like, she gotta stay now, talking about Slim. And Natalie was like, no. Now Jayla and them are talking about, oh, Diamond said she didn't want to fight, so for Slim to attack her and not fight her fair and square, we're not going for that. But didn't Bianca just say she didn't want to fight last week, and Diamond snuck her from the back? But y'all was here for that. Y'all bitches are corny and fake. So Diamond is like, bring her to the middle. All of a sudden, you see Slim doing one of these, spinning around like Dia. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Y'all just spinning around, twins? Oh, Lord, they doing fireworks. Okay, y'all, I'm back. So Diamond literally pulls this wig that she's saying she just got done, or this weave, and like rips it out of her own head. Anna is instigating, collecting the wig, being messy, laughing, thinking everything is funny games. But you didn't want to be the one to fight Slim, though. So Slim and Diamond go at it again. Slim was doing a whole lot of grabbing and not really swinging. Diamond was bopping her on her head. She did slip and fall, Slim, but I don't think, even if she would have stayed on her 2 feet, she would have lost that fight. Slim was holding on to Diamond like top. Diamond came right out the top. She was like, I don't care about my boobs being out. I'm a stripper. Like, she not about to be grabbing on no shirt. Third round, Slim was losing again. Then when the security broke it up, she's talking about why y'all getting in the way. I think that Slim thought that Diamond was an easy target. Just how when she stepped up to Anna, she thought Anna was an easy target. So Natalie's like, listen, we have to wrap this up. It's time to go to the club. Slim, at the end of the day, because of how you just snuck Diamond, now there's no choice. You have to go home. And Dia, if you want, you could still stay and be a replacement. So Slim is like, oh, now after I told her to get up a bunch of times and she didn't want to get up, which is kind of what I'm saying, because if that's the case, then shouldn't Diamond have went home for sneaking Bianca? Or it's different because y'all like Diamond more than y'all like Bianca? Like, y'all pick and choose. So Dia's like, with all due respect, I'm not a replacement. I worked very hard to get here, which is true because she did work harder than the other girls, because even for her to get to this other country, she said she had to take 4 flights. She was traveling for 4 days. She clearly really wanted to be here. And she went through stuff on this experience that none of the other girls did. So Biggie starts talking over her and is like, oh, what's the problem with you being a replacement? They giving you an opportunity. So Dia's like, shut the fuck up. Like, I'm talking. Why are you talking over me? What's your problem? Biggie always trying to make something about her and still mad about the fact that she was a replacement when she was originally an original. And when it happened to her, she was mad about it and was like, I shouldn't be no replacement, this, that, and the third. So why can't she feel the same way? Biggie like, oh, I came back on my own shit and I'm here. You came back on your own shit when nobody liked you. People did not like you on West. Then she talking about, I was a proud replacement. No, you weren't. And she was like, and I had to stay quiet and stay on my shit and shut up. Yeah, you had to start sucking Natalie dick. Now you're in the in crowd and you're so hype about it. Bitch, bye. So she's like, oh, be a proud replacement and stay, or you could get the F out. I don't think she needed you to do all that or tell her all of that, because she already said she wasn't being a replacement and she was getting the fuck out. So you feeling the way talking about, oh, she's doing all of this, I would never be a replacement, da 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 da. Yeah, and she got the right to feel like that. You mad because you went for it and somebody else don't want to go for it? You mad because she's standing on her shit and she know her worth and saying, I'm not doing that. Natalie not about to sun me. If you don't want me here, I'm gonna go the fuck home. I'm not about to sit here and let you play in my face like Natalie done played in yours because you a weak ass bitch. And that honestly gave me Biggie was looking for an easy target. So then on the way out, Biggie like gives Slim a high five or like a pound, like, bitch. So they leave to go out, and Tasiki does a confessional basically saying Slim and Dia decided that they still wanted to go out and get the bag for their last night. I'm like, they said Natalie not taking their cut. But like she said, I'll be damned if I'm about to party with some bitches that just evicted me. And I don't know why Sapphire even started that whole thing as if the reason that people wanted Dia out the house was because of her dialect. because realistically, that's not the reason why. I don't have any problem understanding Dia, and I don't think anybody else does either. I'm not Caribbean, like what the girl is saying. So it's like, I don't think that's the reason. And I think y'all need to be honest, because now she keeps dragging it out, acting like, oh, nobody got to know me and they can't understand me. It's like, girl, no, they know exactly what you're saying. They just don't like you and they think that you're boring. And Biggie's in her confessional was like, oh, why are we still dragging Slim and Dia around? They already kicked out. It's so corny. Wasn't you kicked out after West? And Natalie said you was calling her phone down saying, oh, you need to get me on East. I'm coming to whatever city y'all at. Like Sydney Star vibes. So stop worrying about other people. So Meatball asked Slim, like, yo, if it's really your last night, like, what are you trying to do? And she like, if it's my last night, I went out with a bang and I'm gonna go out with another bang. So I guess she's saying if it really is her last night after this night out, she gonna fight somebody else. So somebody asked her, like, are you worried about Diamond? And Slim was like, no, I'm not worried about it because she's not going to fuck up the club event. And Meatball was like, yeah, because what I seen tonight is crazy. One thing about Meatball, she will tell you to your face, you lost that fight. So they get to the club and we get to see Tasiki and Biggie perform. And we actually were able to hear the music this time. They performed their song, What We Doing. It was a cute performance. I enjoyed it. It was better than some of the other club hostings that we see where there's just a montage of videos with no real music. Anna performed some song. I remember before on one of her seasons, she had performed in the club and she was performing some slow R&B song, which was kind of crazy. So this time she had a more upbeat, like dance type of song. So that was cool. And then Asian Doll performed. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. So that was cute. It was nice to hear the music. Like I said, I enjoyed this last scene. I also peeped that Nunu and Jellybean were in the club with them. So I don't know if the replacements have been in the club with them and like at events with them the whole time and they were just cutting them out of the scenes, or if Nunu and Jellybean were invited to the club because they are the ones replacing Slim and Dia. Because only 2 people left. So I don't think all 4 replacements are coming in next week. I don't think it's going to be J.O., Kiva, Nunu, and Jellybean because only 2 people are leaving. You know what I mean? So I guess maybe it's Nunu and Jellybean and J.O. and Kiva might still be sitting in the room. So next week, we see the girls going to Dominican Republic. Of course, Biggie is super excited, getting off the plane with her Dominican flag, saying that this is her country. We see a sit-down happening with Scotty, Jayla, Natalie, and Sapphire, saying, who do we really want out of here? And Scotty's like, I just want Gretchen going. And Jayla's like, I've been saying that. Then we see Anna Mac calling her aunt, and she's like, why the fuck did Mariah's mother and aunt just jump me when I was coming out of the building? So these girls are bringing their families with them and their friends and flying people out to these different countries to be with them while they're on Baddies. Like, what's going on? Because this would have made more sense if they were still in Puerto Rico. But if this is happening in the Dominican Republic, I'm very confused. Because I'm like, maybe Mariah, you know, she's Puerto Rican, so she probably has family out there. But I'm lost. And Callie and Gretchen are going to fight because Gretchen's going to say the N-word again. And Callie's going to tell her you shouldn't be saying it. And Gretchen's going to say, well, I don't have to apologize to you. All right, see y'all next week for episode 11.